Good morning. Welcome to Old Vine Zen. I am Jan and I'm excited because we're going to meditate. And we'll do, maybe 15, 20 minutes or so. And it's going to be good. It's going to be good for you. Why do I meditate? Why do I believe in it? Why have I studied it for years and years? The benefits and what it's about. Because I have learned that I have a mind and I can think what I want to think. Even though I have patterns of thinking that have hurt me, I can change that. If I am called a worrier, I am not a worrier. I am someone who's chosen to worry, and I've developed a pattern, but I can change the pattern. It's my mind. And I finally came to the realization, why worry about something that has not happened? Why put my body through the experience of whatever it is I'm worried about? And my body doesn't know, it's just my imagination. My body feels it as if it's happened. And why go over and over something that happened in the past and put my trauma back into my body again as if it's happening over and over again? Why do that? Why hurt myself? You wonder why we get sick. We relive things over and over, and our body feels everything. And it gets tired, it gets worn out, it gets ill, it gets broken down. And I'm not here to tell you you will never have those thoughts again. But I'm here to say that with the practice of meditation, you will catch yourself when you start getting drawn into that story about the future or drawn into the past and the regrets. You'll catch it. I'm doing that. I'm doing that thing again. I'm going to gently pull myself back to the present moment. And the way you do that is through practice. So when we sit in meditation and our mind's going a million miles, it's the perfect place to practice. Gently bringing your focus back. We use the breath right now because it's right here with us everywhere we go. So we can use the breath to anchor ourselves back here to where our life is. Not back there, not over there, but right here. So let's practice together. It's your mind. You can do with it what you choose. And yes, we have patterns of thinking, but we can change those patterns. And it just takes a little bit of strengthening, a little bit of practice. So get comfortable. Take your shoes off. You can lie down. You can sit up. You can recline. But I would suggest that you either look down, focus on something that isn't moving, or close your eyes. I often close my eyes unless I'm in a beautiful spot outside and it's just there and I can focus on a sunrise, or whatever. But otherwise, I like to just close off any distractions. I hope it's quiet or peaceful where you are. But if not, just let that be. Let it be whatever it is. Okay? Close your eyes. I'd like you to take a deep breath in and then let it go. As we sit and begin our focus on the breath. So imagine breathing in a sense of calmness and letting go all the turmoil, all the anxiety that you have built up in your body. Breathing in a sense of peace, letting go all of the anxiety. Follow your breath. See if you can count 5 complete breaths to yourself. So you find yourself in a cozy, warm place, a place that you find feels safe, where you feel secure. It can be indoors or outdoors. And the day is just beginning. The dawn is approaching. And you find yourself in this place as it begins to relax your shoulders and your arms and your fingertips. The body begins to settle in. The breath begins to slow down. The muscles down the back begin to soften and release. And you feel your hips begin to settle in. The lower back, any tightness begins to dissolve as the breath gently moves through you. And the legs feel heavy and supported. All the muscles in the thighs and in the calves begin to rest. And even down into the feet, across the top of the feet, out through the toes. You can even stretch the toes a little bit. They can breathe, and underneath the arch of the feet and underneath the heels, noticing where the feet are connecting with the ground or the floor. And this peacefulness allows you to let go. And then focusing on the belly, notice if the belly feels tight, if the muscles feel contracted. Breathe down deep into the belly and soften those muscles. Don't hold the belly in. Relax. All the emotions that we carry in the belly. We decide to let them go. And the breath begins to move a little bit easier, a little bit slower. And moving up into the chest, notice if you feel a rise and fall with each breath that you take. or perhaps you can even feel your heartbeat. And move a little bit higher into the throat. Sometimes a gentle swallow can ease the muscles into the throat. Sometimes they get tight. Sometimes we have things we want to say, or we've talked a lot and they tighten up, or we feel emotion. Just let those muscles release. Like the tongue rest in the mouth and the jaw soften. And even up into the cheeks of the face and around up into the temples. And across the bridge of the nose and underneath the eyes. All the little muscles around the eyes and the eyelids. So your eyelids are softly closed, not tightly shut. And in between the eyebrows, those little muscles between the eyebrows. And notice if the brows are lifted. See if you can lower the brow. So that smooths away the lines of the forehead of worry. And even up into the scalp, all the little muscles through the scalp, up to the very top, the crown of the head. So from the very top of the head, all the way down through the body, notice if there's any areas that need a little bit more attention. And then imagine breathing into that area. And letting go. And this beautiful, beautiful beginning of a day in your own special, quiet place where you feel protected and at peace. And your mind begins to clear. And you realize there's nothing, truly nothing, to worry about at this moment. There's just your breath, breathing in and breathing out. And although there may be a storm brewing outside or inside, it all begins to calm down. You're relaxing in your special, unique place where no harm can come to you, where you're safe. Where you realize a few choices that will help you. That to become still, you decide to give up the feeling of expecting things and people to be different. That those expectations you let go of. because they leave you feeling tired and disappointed. And instead you focus on your life, the changes you want to make. And you decide in this place to let go of the grudges that you hold against people, that your life is too short, that you no longer want to hurt yourself by holding on to these grudges, that it's not helping you, it's hurting you, not them. That you become aware that not everyone will like you. That it's more important that you like yourself. That your self-worth comes from how you feel about yourself. And you decide to let go of being the victim, of recognizing your own power, that you are not a victim. You are strong and you have strength. Just sitting and relaxing and reviewing how you want to live the next few moments of your life. That it's your life, your mind, your thoughts, your power. It's your perspective. It's your intention to make it a little bit different, a little bit better, a little bit happier, a little bit easier every day. Every breath is a new opportunity to see things a little bit clearer. Let me read to you in the closing of our meditation, of our time together, some very wise words. It rained last night heavily, and now the skies are beginning to clear. It is a brand new day. Let us meet this fresh day as if it were the only day. Let us start on our journey together with all the remembrance of yesterday left behind, and to begin to understand ourselves for the very first time. You are the captain of your ship. You have choices you can make. You can do things the way you'd like to, and you can think the thoughts you want to. It just takes a little practice, a little quiet time, a little reflection in this very special, unique place that you carve out for yourself every day. No matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, come back to your breath. Feel the gentle inhalation and exhalation. Let that be your guide. Very gently now, as we bring our meditation to a close, and we begin to become familiar with our little special place, I hope you join me again